Hello people of the web, and welcome back to another Streamlabs Chatbot tutorial. I know that this isn't Streamlabs and I'm wearing a chicken head. Ignore that, it's a channel point redemption. It's no biggie. Now, I'm lucky enough to have a community that have been incredibly supportive to my streaming endeavour, and so I'm always keen to help them out when I can, which is why it's common for me to give a shout out to streamers within my community when I can. Now, I'm sure that you know exactly what a shout out is, but just in case, I'll explain. A shout out is when you draw attention to someone that can be pointing people to their streams, an Etsy, Twitter, or a whole host of different things. Most commonly though, a shout out is used for stream URLs. Obviously, it's possible to create specific commands for streamers that you may wish to shout out, and I think it's incredibly worth doing. This allows you to give a shout out message that's better sculpted to the individual and gives chat a better idea of what sort of streamer they are. For example, Tab is important to point out that she's a lady because she's got class and style, and she's a lady. Don't question it, just accept it. While you can create a long list of commands for shouting out, it's common to have a generic command to allow you to shout out a streamer who doesn't have a command tailored for them, or be it because you haven't got around to it because you're lazy like me, or you want to shout out someone who kindly raided you. So we'll create an example one. Most people do !SO, but you can do anything you like. Now, the typical use for this would be !SO, then a space, then the name of the user that you're shouting out. So this is my templated shout out thing. I'd encourage you to do a unique one, make it shine your personality if you can. Now, mine is very generic, but that's okay. My British stereotypes and amazing personality shine throughout the majority of my stream. It can pass for the shout out button, it's fine. That can be generic. Now, obviously, we wouldn't want it to say check out Zach the Dragon over at twitch.tv/Zach the Dragon. They are playing Minecraft, although, you know, you probably should check out that stream, and they're amazing. Because, well, what if you want to shout someone else out? So we need to enter in some parameters that allow you to grab the information, well, more specifically, allow your chatbot to grab the information for you to save you some time and effort. So what we need to put in here is, rather than Zach the Dragon, we do $, and then target name. So that would then grab the name that's after the space. So !SO space Ayla Lovely. It would come out with check out Ayla Lovely, and then it would grab all the information it needs after that. So we go over at URL, so $URL. They are playing, and again we go $, game. You don't have to have the game, you can leave it as just a use the target name and URL, but it's there if you want to use it. It's a useful parameter, and it means that when you give someone a shout out, it tells you as a streamer if someone raided in what they were playing, which is very, very handy, and also gives the audience an idea of what kind of content they might expect. So I'd recommend keeping that. Now, permissions, I typically would say moderator, because you don't want people to jump in and use the command and abuse it. But if you want to allow subscribers to do it, or specific ones, you can change that if you wish, or have VIPs. Yeah, all acceptable. It's your choice. Then submit. Done. Saved. So that should work. In fact, why not test it? Let's do admin SO. Think of a good streamer. Tab twice. Oh. I'm not connected. One moment. And now I'm connected through Twitch via Chrome. Much easier. So I'm going to type it into there. You won't see it on your screen, but I can type it. And there it appears in chat, and it grabs the information it needs. SO tab twice. Check out tab twice over at. I hope this tutorial has been useful for you. If you have any questions, go put them in the comments section. Join the Discord and follow me on Twitter and stuff. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. I'm rather enjoying making these little tutorials. I finished work at 5 and I go live at 6, seeing if I can record, edit and export in under an hour. If this video helped you, let me know, and hopefully it turns out to be an hour well spent.